Smuckers is the jam. Look at him. He's so cool. Oh, wow. I hope somebody adopts him. All right. The YMCA is here to talk healthy aging. So let's welcome Connie and Ashley.
Hi,
thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you having us on here, or having you on the show. All right, Connie. So how is the YMCA helping seniors battle loneliness and social isolation?
So this year, the U.S. Attorney General came out with a study. It was an 82-page study all about social isolation and loneliness, and it's an epidemic. So we just went through a pandemic, and now we're going through an epidemic. So the Y has healthy aging programs because most of those who are suffering from loneliness and isolation are our healthy aging. So that's 65 plus organization. So we have an entire initiative around healthy aging.
But that is amazing. And I work out at the Y over here in Riverside, and I love to see the older folks in there, and they're getting at it. There's this one lady who's there literally every time I go, and I'm like, I come here at odd times, never the same time, and you're always here.
Right.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Cool. All right, so why is it so important to know this right now?
Okay, so a couple of things. One, the Surgeon General came out and said that social isolation is just as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes in one day.
What?
15 cigarettes in one day. Nobody wants that, right?
Wow.
We don't want that for our family. We don't want that for our neighbors or anything like that, right? So open enrollment is occurring starting October 15th. That is an opportunity for everyone over the age of 65 to look at their benefits from insurance and see whether or not their Medicaid is covered by the Y. So is the Y covered as part of their plans? So you can get socially active as well as physically active.
That is very cool. All right, Ashley. So you talked about a lot of social activities, and we know that the Y offers ways to stay physically fit and active. So what is there to do?
So as far as the mental aspect, that's super important for our seniors to make sure that they have somewhere that they can come and connect with others. That's very important for them. So we have our seniors do monthly book clubs. They have grief sessions if they've lost a loved one. We also do potlucks, and my seniors like to go bowling and bingo and all those things once a month. So it's super important for them. And so each branch does different things depending on their coordinator and what the interest is of their active older adults at that branch.
Cool. That's great. It's like. That breaks my heart to think of somebody, an elderly person who's just sitting around the house, like just lonely by themselves. That's awful.
Yeah.
That you put so much. That's just not cool. So I'm glad that you guys do this, and I certainly love seeing all my buddies when I go up there to work out. So now that we know that the Y is a great option for seniors, what do they need to look for when investigating Medicare Advantage plans?
Yep, so when you're looking at it, there's going to be a benefit inside there that covers for a membership to the Y.
Oh, wow.
So if you have Silver Sneakers, if you have Renew Active Optum, or Silver and Fit, it's all covered by the Y. You can come in now. So look at your plan right now. Come on in, see if we cover it. Come in, don't wait till January when it all comes in. Also make sure that your neighbors are looking at their plans as well. So if you have somebody who isn't doing anything, make sure that they have the option to come into the Y so they can take advantage of all these different programs as well.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's a very good reminder. If you have neighbors that, let's check in on them. Let's make sure that they're being taken care of.
Yeah, even your parents. I mean, actually look at what your parents are doing. We look at what our kids are doing from a social standpoint. Now it's time to actually look what our parents are doing as well.
Absolutely, right? They earn that. And so, so can you give us that one stat again, the 15 cigarettes thing? That's wild.
So the Surgeon General basically said that the epidemic of social isolation and loneliness is as bad as 15 cigarettes in one day and smoking that.
That is crazy. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us, ladies. I really appreciate it. That was incredibly informative. Guys, get out to the Y. Make sure you hook it up. And for right now, though, we're going to send it over to Jordan to find out what's next.